Yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Funday with Paul and Judy.
Yay.
And Labor Day weekend Sunday.
Yeah, happy Labor Day.
Yes, happy Labor Day weekend. Hope you have some fun things planned or even just a beautifully relaxed weekend planned.
New props.
New props. Yes, we want to say happy Sunday Funday with a very loud clink.
Yes, brought to you by
Glenna O. So as you all are tuning in to watch our show today, we just want to say a big thank you to one of our followers who found these and said, oh, I found something, I thought of you. I had to send them. So these are going to be our
official
drink clink of mugs.
And the best part about it, you don't know what we're drinking in here.
It's very opaque.
It's supposed to be coffee or tea.
Uh-huh.
It's not.
It can be anything you want it to be.
Yes. Just imagine.
Yes. Good morning, Erin. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Carol. Thanks for weighing in, letting us know you're here. And we have a lot actually on the docket today.
Very busy bee, but I don't know where you want to go first.
Well, what I thought I would do, because we had on Friday some comments about, I can't see the ring, I can't see the big deal because of the words that are underneath the video. So I thought that the very first thing I would try to do, well, I think I may have fixed it. You all have to let me know as you're saying hi to each other and to us and happy Sunday Funday. Let me know if you see words that are across the bottom of your screen, because this is the way that you might be able to fix it if you do. So this was Friday, and I just took a screenshot to show you that on the bottom of the screen, when you're watching a video, you can see the arrow at the far left where you can start and stop the video. And then on the far right, you'll see all these different icons, the one being the gear wheel, the CC for closed caption, and then the other icons that pertain to volume, screen mirroring, and expanding your view. So if you take a look at where the CC is, that's closed caption, not credit card. But if you see that CC on the lower right corner of your screen, when you're watching the video back, you can click it and turn it off. But I think that what I've done for today's show is get rid of the CC.
No captions
right.
for you.
So you see the gear wheel, the expansion, the screen mirroring, the volume control, but I think that I was able to get rid of the automatic closed captions. So let me know as you're watching if you can see any words that are duplicating what we're saying, or if there's nothing there. So
and being a holiday weekend, for those of you that aren't watching today, tell us why you weren't later. What you did for the weekend.
Oh, you mean what you did for the holiday. Right. Well, we have a lot of people coming in. Hi, Linda. Hi, Deborah. And there's our woman of the weekend.
Oh, Glenna.
Thank you, Glenna. Yes. We're loving it.
Yours already has lipstick.
Yes, and get used to mine having lipstick all over by the end of the show. Both of us said, this is very interesting because we're not lefties, but on the show we're going to have to use left hands so you can see our Sunday Funday.
Otherwise.
But we love it. Yeah, otherwise it's just lipstick and
no show today.
Okay, so Brent is telling me no closed captions.
All right.
Yay! Okay. Oh, wait. So then Carol is saying caption is still on. All right. So it does then have to do with your screen, and you'll need to go down to where I showed you on the bottom of the screen where it says CC and turn them off. And you can watch your videos that way. What I don't know is if you can do it while the video is live. That may only be something that you can do when you're watching a video back, because that's where the start stop arrow is and where the expansion of the video shows up. So anyway, I wanted to try to help you get rid of it if we could. So we also want to let you know that we have some new props, actually, because guess what just came? You know, one of our sponsors is this wonderful vitamin company. And so I'm excited because we had a couple of things come in, actually. And one was the biotin and one was the beetroot powder. But this is one of our favorite sponsors of Sunday Funday. And one of the big reasons I wanted to talk about this today quickly is because they are having a Labor Day sale. And Jane S., if you're still watching or if you've tuned in yet, she said, I went to order it last week. Is there a special code I'm supposed to use? And I said, when there is one, I'll let you know. So this weekend, today and tomorrow, if you buy anything, yes, put labor in the coupon code before you check out, and you'll be able to get things like, we have the vitamin D's, we've bought the biotin, we have the magnesium, there's the beet juice powder I just showed you that's fabulous in our smoothies. You really honestly can't taste it. I mean, beets have that kind of sweet taste anyway, so it's just a nice ingredient that gives you bonuses for your cholesterol, for your heart, for your sleep patterns, for your energy levels, and all that kind of good stuff. And then they also have, in addition to vitamins, minerals, powders, they also have recipes. So this is the link that's going to be in your all the comments section. You'll be able then to go right to the location where you can search around and see the different things or minerals or vitamins that you might like to take. So anyway, that's one of our favorite sponsors, and they're called Micro Ingredients. And we just wanted to let you know that they are going to be sponsoring our Signs of All Kinds today. We have some good ones. What did you, what was the other one that we got? Oh, another one that I really like from them.
Oh, they have the magnesium.
Yeah. We're walking billboards for this company.
Vitamin D, potassium, and zinc.
Yes.
Zinc is always good to have.
And there's my new
in your repertoire.
With hyaluronic acid. That's good for hair, skin, and nails. So anyway, yep. And they have those nice little closed, resealable bag tops too. So it makes it convenient. But signs of all kinds. Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
I guess so.
I'll poke you when you get to read it. Okay. All right. Thank you for all your contributions. Our first contribution of Signs of All Kinds, one of your favorite segments on the show, is from Connie.
Don't be worried about your smartphone and TV spying on you. Your vacuum cleaner has been gathering dirt on you for years.
Yes.
By the way, Judy has a new vacuum cleaner she calls Alice.
Yes, I do. Like Alice. Happy birthday, Erin.
Happy birthday, Erin.
Yes, I call her Alice, like the maid on the
Brady Bunch.
Yes, it was not the Partridge Family. You're right. It was Brady Bunch. And then wasn't there an Alice spinoff or something?
No, that's you're
Marianne.
thinking from Mel's Diner. Wasn't there an Alice on there too?
Oh, I don't know. I know Jackie Gleason was married to an Alice.
But yeah, that's true. But Alice, but the Alice was the one living in sin in the Brady household.
Oh,
with the butcher Sam.
Oh, well, speaking of housework, Connie also contributed this one. I wouldn't mind having a split personality if the other one did the housework. Thank you, Connie. Those were really good. Next is from, I think, Suzanne E. And I have never seen this before. See if you've ever seen this before when you've gone grocery shopping. It says, think differently about dessert. And I can't read the percentage proof, but it says alcohol ice cream, something proof, alcohol ice cream. And she picked up the bourbon caramel.
Nice.
Right? Have you guys ever seen this before?
No.
I had not seen it ever. And afterwards, she wrote to me when she sent me the screenshot of it. She wrote underneath, my day just got better. First time I've ever been ID'd to buy ice cream. So you'll have to let me know if you've ever seen this. Oh, okay. So Jane said, I got my beetroot this week. Add to my water daily. Excellent.
Nice.
Excellent. And you saw, Jane, that they're having a weekend sale, 25% off with the code LABOR. So I promised you I'd let you know when they have
I will try that
discount. The beetroot
in a smoothie.
It's great. Yeah. I mean, honestly, you can't even taste it. Thank you, Suzanne. It's great. We have to look for that now. I'll be scouring the grocery stores.
I'm not saying I order from Amazon a lot, but I just received a wedding invitation from one of their drivers.
Yeah, that kind of indicates how often boxes show up at your door, right? I need that split personality for housework. Yeah, me too. That's why I bought Alice. She just whirls around, although Paul's afraid of her.
Oh, it always chases me.
She always chases him around.
I don't get it. Maybe because I keep yelling at my computer.
Yeah, could be. All right. Thank you, Sissy. Here, that was from Sissy with the Amazon one. That was a good one. Our next one is from Christine V. She says in this joke, I got kicked out of the Walmart break room today. They asked me what I was doing there. I said, I'm on break. What do you think? They said, but you don't work here. I told them, I just went through self-checkout. Clearly, I do.
Hey, I'll have an addendum to that.
Okay.
Which is kind of weird.
Oh, Linda got one of the rings. Good. We'll talk about that a little later, Linda. I'm curious to know which one.
If you have been to Costco,
their
self-checkout isn't a self-checkout.
Why?
They have somebody there that scans your card. And you're supposed to be a self. I don't know.
That's
maybe because they don't want to see us in the break room.
They're often coming. Yes, they're often coming over to see what you're doing over there. Thank you, Christine. A lot of people say, do you have to buy the ice cream at a liquor store, or is it available at the grocery store? You guys will have to check around.
Yeah, they still.
Christine also offered this one. This is so funny. After all these years, my wife still thinks I'm sexy. Every time I walk by, she says, "What an ass." Christine,
that's so looking on the bright side.
Yes, that's the cup half full.
I'm an optimist. I know. Turnabout is fair play.
There you go. Thank you, Christine. That's a pretty good one. You guys know you can watch these videos back again after they're over. So if there's any of these that you want to watch during the show, you can take a quick screenshot of it and send it to your friends.
Yes, right.
Our next Signs of All Kinds is from Janice M. Check out the medical school graduation gowns. Look at the guy sitting in the chair. They all have the open backs to the gowns.
Yes.
Talk about turnabout's fair play.
Oh, what an ass.
Yeah. Nicely done. I didn't realize I had the perfect follow-up to that comment. Thanks, Janice. Our next one is from PL John. This is fun. Parking lot John.
And then I heard a loud bang, and when I turned back, he was gone. Yeah, he got hammered.
Yes, he did. Gone. Down for the count. Nice, PLJ. Thank you for the contribution. A couple of carols wrote in back to back. Nice, right? You can try that on your husbands the next time they walk by. Our next one. Okay, this is very, very tiny print, but it's very clever. Diana M sent this one in. Friends are like panties. Some crawl up your butt. Some don't have the strength to hold you up. Some get a little twisted. Some are your favorite. Some are holy. Some are cheap. Some are naughty. And some actually cover your butt when you need them to. Today's show is all about asses. Did you notice? But that is pretty good. Very clever. I like that, Diana.
Assess what we put on next week.
I know, right? We get it. And our next one is from the category Things That Make You Go, Contribution by Lynn D. Remove child before washing. Made in China. It's like, wait, what?
Where's the child going?
Wash inside out, remove child before washing. So, okay, so any guesses as to what they meant to type?
I don't know.
On that tag? Turn inside out before washing. Remove.
Do the hokey pokey. You turn yourself about.
Remove child before washing. I mean, seriously. Well, actually, depending on what it is.
Or how the child's behaving.
Not in the washing machine, just in the tub, washing with the clothes on. Kind of like we do sometimes when we come out of the pool, get into the shower to rinse off all the chlorine. Sometimes I just jump in with it on, rinse it off that way. So maybe that's what they meant. I don't know, but they were good this week. They were very, very good this week. Thank you for all your contributions. Linda, take the child out of the guy. Yes, I think that's what they meant.
Okay.
Yeah, just cut them off. Sometimes they itch the back of your neck anyway. So those are our signs of all kinds. We do have some other fun segments in today's show. Paul was hard at work.
on
these. So I'll turn it over to him.
Well, we have been doing sort of a best of collection because as Glenna correctly said, it's really the 4th anniversary of the Sunday Funday show.
That's why we got these from her.
Thus this.
Yes.
So we're going to show you some snippets of when we had Nick Chavez. And he was, one of the most interesting and uplifting and emotional guest we've ever had.
Yeah.
And it's hard to describe if you've never met him in person, but it's impossible to be in a bad mood around him. He's just so positive and such a great guy.
That's true.
So the first cut, and this is going to seem like a habit because I think it happened last week too, where Judy somehow is so flustered at the beginning of a show sometimes.
You know that happens to me all the time.
So
I want to make sure I've got everything all set.
If you watch the full, is there going to be a link for the full one of these for them?
Oh yeah, I can give you that.
Right. So anyway, the first probably 5-6 minutes of the show, she's talking, not wanting to reveal who the guest is, and he was up the whole time.
I think I was still learning the software.
Quiet as a church mouse.
But he must have known he was on because it was on screen, right? But he didn't say it. Okay, so
and then
Nick Chavez.
I call this first clip "Oops."
Oops. Okay. Oops.
Well, there goes the surprise.
There goes the surprise. Wait. Okay, Nick. Pretend you're surprised. I'm going to take your video down. We're going to show our little signs. And then I have a great little intro for you. Okay?
Okay, perfect.
Then we'll let you speak. That's so funny. I do that. Oh, dear. So that was really very quick.
What I didn't, the reason is I didn't want them to sit through the 5 or 6 minutes.
Of watching him on screen while we just talked about
him. You just got the realization. Oh, he's been there the whole time.
Yeah. That happened with Tony Bratton's interview too.
Because that was going to be like 5 or 6 minutes of it. So I decided to spare them that.
After the show at the top of the program, I'll put the full episode where you can watch the whole thing.
And I really mean it. It's you learn so much about him. It's very heartwarming. Yes. And so this next one is the actual intro.
Oh, okay. Okay, so without further ado, let me just show this.
Let's reintroduce.
Yes, since you know he's there and you know he's watching and you know he's as excited as we are. We did a lot of practice sessions to make sure this would go well, so we hope that you enjoy the show. But Nick, I'm going to give you a little step back in time. It's not really very long. And as you can tell, I have been nicked with my new blonde highlights. And who did it? Nick Chavez, come on down.
Hey, how are you? Hi, everybody.
One of those.
That's a short clip, but that's how he is.
Yeah.
You know, it's so Nick for him to come in. He's, hey, buddy.
Yeah, just happy to be there. And of course, he's back on QVC. He's on QVC Australia. He's back in business all over the place and still enjoying what he's doing. So you got a lot of these clips together, though. How did you decide what you wanted to put out next and what you wanted to capture?
Here's the thing. These
are the best of Sunday Fundays, and we love having interviews with people, which we haven't done in a while. We need to get on stick about that.
He did. There were so many things I didn't know about him. Mm-hmm. Because you prepare all the things for the guests. And I don't know if it's this one or the next one, but this one's either I tell on you about how with everyone but him, mm-hmm. like would you get your hair cut? I come home and the next day you
had to scissors out. Yeah.
Everyone but me.
Yeah.
And anyway, maybe this one or maybe the let's see.
Which one it is? Yes. Okay. All right. We'll show you. We'll find out together, shall we? Well, he is in the house. Nick, was that a walk down memory lane?
Oh, my goodness. That really was. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be a part of this platform that you're doing, Judy and Paul. It's very, very exciting.
Great to have you.
We're watching all the wonderful customers and friends and fans of yours out there. And Thank you all for your kind words. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. You know, I have to tell everyone how this even came to be. And a woman wrote in and said, I don't know if you know, but Nick had cancer, lost all his hair. He's coming back to QVC. He's got some of his hair back, and he's been talking about, you know, and relating to other people who've gone through the same thing he did. And that night, Nick, is when I reached out to you to try to connect. You picked up the phone and called me because I had included my phone number. So we started talking about doing this show, and 2 weeks later we made it happen.
So appreciative. Really, truly appreciation.
Yeah.
Grateful, gratitude, and all the Lord's blessing.
Yep. Got that right. You know, and things happen in mysterious ways. And I think that as we were learning more about your story, I mean, it's amazing. You know, 2 survivors here, you and Nick.
Yes.
And
neither of us knew that about each other either until we had the conversation.
Yeah. And what good you bring to other people by giving the message.
Yes. Yes, for sure. Well, you know. Yeah, that was very interesting too, wasn't it? When we were kind of able to share that together.
Yeah, and it really is powerful and not easy, I think, sometimes to be there for all the people, to know that you understand what some others are going through. But you guys were always, I think, a good duo. But now we get to something I didn't know about him, and there were like 4 or 5 things that you put up that I didn't know about him
during the show.
This was modeling Nick.
Oh yeah, in his younger days. Yes. Very, very striking young man. Still is, but you know. Something that people don't necessarily know about you, Nick, is a little bit of your background. And so I would love to show some things that you can talk about with some of the pictures that I have on the screen right now. Tell me about this, because I have a couple of them, and this is what probably people don't know about Nick Chavez.
Well, back in the day, that is the worldwide campaign for Audemars Piguet, the watch company.
Wow.
And that was like, I used to model. I lived in Europe. It was really amazing time for me. I remember I was actually working when I was like 28 years old, and they all thought I was like 18, 19. So I was like, oh, that's good for me. So that was that. And then the world campaign for Swatch Watch. You remember the old Swatch Watch?
Oh, totally. I had.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a great shot. That photographer was really good in capturing that moment for you.
Right?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable time living in, I shot that in Paris. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's really neat.
I was in Italy and Germany.
Here you are on a billboard. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is
That
crazy.
was on 42nd Street. That is for Jeff Hamilton.
Wow.
He's a designer, and they kept that up there for like, I think over a year.
Wow.
In the air. It was really like crazy beautiful. I was like blown away.
Yeah, I bet. Can you imagine seeing yourself on a billboard?
You know, it's amazing. I mean, first of all, some people are blessed with so many skills and talents, and he's one of those people.
You always see that.
I didn't get to some of the other things, and he's a competitive horseman. So it's like never knew.
Loves his horses.
And of course, I couldn't do all of them, but I couldn't do it without his primary talent, which is cutting hair. And I let something out of the bag about Judy on this.
Oh, okay. Yes. And I remember, I mean, we've obviously already done these shows, but when a year or 2 has gone by, I can't remember exactly what it was.
Nick, you may not know this, but Judy's been to many hairstylists and get, cuts and styles. And then the next day I see all this hair in her sink because she's cutting, fixing she never did that when you did her hair.
No.
And that's a true story.
Actually, I remember when one day I just actually said, I'm going to do your hair, or I don't know what the whole story was, but I cut it. And we gave you that longer bang in the front and put highlights in it. And I think you were one of the first ever to have this hairstyle. The longer top and then the back a little bit messy like that. And like kind of like the stripy effect, but it really looks so cool on you.
It
And
did.
with that
I
great
need
smile
another
you
trip
have.
to Beverly Hills.
I think,
Yeah.
I
And we
think
did
that
it
might-
really quick. Remember, I think you had a show or something to do it. I was
yeah.
in the
Oh, yeah.
room there, the green room or somewhere where we just
It
put
was
it all
probably
together and made
right
it
in the
happen.
green room or in the makeup lounge where we,
You're right.
you know, they you float all your models through there, and then the host would sit in the chairs and go almost from that room right out to the set.
I think, no, I may be wrong, but the story I heard through the grapevine was that, I don't know if this is before you got married or where you're going for the Cure by the Shore, but you asked Nick if he would, you know, do something with your hair, and he's like, I've been waiting for this chance.
I was like, I know my little one here. I could do that hair up and just bring it up one notch. And the other great thing was, do you remember when you were you went on Jay Leno and you had that beautiful navy blue tight dress and your body and your arms looked amazing? I was like, everybody back at the QVC were just like, how'd she get that? How come she gets to do that? Well, because Judy's Judy.
And all those years later, when we connected, it was just like no
Judy,
time had ever passed.
exactly right. Judy
Yeah.
is Judy. But it's hard to describe for a career that we've had spanning, you know, 3 decades, and have worked with a lot of people and celebrities, and some of them are, you know, not memorable, but somebody like that. He's as genuine as could ever be. Nicest,
Yeah.
most,
As you said, genuine.
Yeah, genuine.
Authentic.
Yeah.
What you see is what you get, both
Yeah.
on camera and off. And
It's worth a look to watch the whole thing, because I was blown away too about you know, horse competitions.
Oh yeah, he's really something else.
Yeah.
So talented. And his another part of the interview that I remember him saying was that his mom always told him, whatever you do, be honest and be truthful, and whenever you're selling anything, make it a good deal for people.
Yeah.
Like, don't gouge anybody.
Oh, and I know you were addicted to his products.
Oh yeah, and I still am. And
We'll have to reach out to him and tell him that we did a best of with him. So
yes. Usually we try to do that ahead of time. Sometimes it gets away from us. But yes, the Jay Leno was one night, and it was a whirlwind. It was a 24-hour day. Basically, got up, flew out there, arrived in LA like 9 a.m. Immediately went to the studios, went into hair and makeup. They asked me to bring 3 or 4 different outfits. They chose one, and it was a segment that was joking about the home shopping
channel.
business.
Yeah.
And I was the host, and Jay Leno had a wig on and a blonde mustache, and he went through this whole
He
thing
was
about
selling
celebrity
his-
merchandise
selling the merchandise. Yeah.
on the shopping channel. But it was really fun. It was quite an opportunity. That had to have been 1991, maybe. It was a long time ago, but that was really, really fun. Hey, good job on those segments. And you were able to really kind of do a good open and close so that we knew what segment we were getting ready to see and what to expect. But one thing I didn't get a chance to do was, like I did with Tony Bratton before we did this show, or the memories of the show, the best of Sunday Fundays, is find out when he's going to be on again. Because it's so much fun to be able to say, okay, so now let me give him a plug and let you know when he's on. But you can always go on to qvc.com and find out when he's going to be on again and what those products are. So earlier in the show today, I saw that some of you have said you had the opportunity to get the ring.
Oh, yes.
Or
The
order the
big
ring,
deal.
the big deal from First Friday. And so we just wanted everybody who didn't get a chance to see that show just to know that our big deal is a beautiful gemstone ring. It's all of $25.
This is a true story. We were happened to have dinner with our manufacturer and his wife
The other night.
the other night. And when we reminded him of the price, he's like, what?
Oh, I know. He said, wait, what did you do? Yes. I said, well, it's $25. When did I decide that? Whose idea was that?
No, I mean, honestly, here, this is the Onyx version.
Yeah, let me see if I can show it up close.
But
The camera gets a little bit funny
it's
with the close-ups.
it is a good amount of silver.
Oh yeah.
And as I said, if you got the stone for $25, that'd be one thing. You could not have the silver made for you
Right.
for anywhere less than probably $50.
Oh, and this one, which when we were showing it to you on Friday, first Friday.
Oh yeah.
The big deal. That one's called the Peter site.
Yeah.
Wait, it was in focus.
So
a
you
few
have some,
moments ago.
yeah, you have some
There it
Chatoya
is.
C, right?
But we're down to only the size 6, I think.
6,
I think I put it in
I think it's 6.
this
yeah.
little segment to be able to show you. So this is the big deal. And then Michelle, and don't forget to remind them, free shipping. You're right.
Yeah.
Free shipping. But
Yeah.
those are the different colors. The Peter site, the carnelian, and the Peter site. Now we've sold out of the 7. We do have the 6 left. And I think when people find out that it's only $25, like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
how could you even do that with just the
With
sterling
free
silver
shipping.
and free shipping? Right.
It's insane.
The carnelian, we have the black onyx, which is probably the most universal, easiest to wear with everything, especially if you wear a lot of black and white. And also, if you're buying for a guy, whether it's for his ring finger or a pinky finger, that would be, in fact, our friend who was at dinner that night too, PLJ, said, does this come in size 11? I said, yeah, it goes all the way up to size 11. I want the black onyx. And then his wife said, I'm going to get the Labradorite, which is this one that sold out of the 11.
She had the other Labradorite, didn't she?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes. And she's also bought a number of the turquoise pieces.
Yeah.
But anyway, see where the sizes are. You'll choose your size and then you add it to your cart. Also, after Friday's show, somebody wrote to us and said, I can't find the cart. I can't find the cart. And she was panicking. So I wanted to show you, once you add the size sheet that you want to your cart, you see how there's a little, well, let me draw a close up for you. There's a shopping bag in the upper right-hand corner. So there's a person, there's a magnifying glass, and that's a shopping bag. And the yellow dot shows you how many you have in your cart. So click on the cart and then go back to proceed to checkout. Then you'll fill in your information, your name, address, and credit card number. And you'll notice that you don't need any coupons. The grand total comes to, indeed, $25. And here's the website. So if you are wondering how to find it, just go to shopgemistry.com and then shop by brand, and you'll just scroll down and you'll see the Judy Crawl style.
Yeah.
Yes. And at that point, then you can just order away as many as you want in as many sizes.
And the person who was having difficulty finding the cart,
she figured it out.
Yeah, 4
right?
times.
4
So
times.
she had 4, but she figured it out. But if that ever happens, and it's happened in the past,
yes,
they'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Yes. You just let us know. Send us a private message or get on the messenger and just say help. Or on that website, for when you go to shopgemstone.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, and there's an option for returns and or exchanges. So you click on that to find out more information. But also when you click there is an email address. So yeah, there's a contact us with email address. Just let them know what happened and they will snap their fingers and fix it for you.
And as Judy said, send her a messenger. She'll get to you right away. Send me one. Maybe 6 months later, I'll see you.
Yeah. In other words.
Yeah. Happened with one of our neighbors.
With one of your yeah, that's
your
right. With the
neighbors.
Boxes. Yeah, she was trying to request that we bring in.
We were looking at our new neighbor, and there were boxes showing up every day, and we didn't know how to get hold of them. We didn't know their number, anything.
We didn't know what to do with the
So
boxes.
they
They
have
got rained on.
with new construction. There's a kind of a manager of the houses if there's things wrong, and so we asked her. Well, we can't get a hold of them. Meanwhile, the woman had sent me a message
that he finally got 2
I
months
said,
later.
Oh, sorry.
Karen just weighed in. She goes, that was me that had the problem. Thank you for helping me fix it. Hola, Diane. Thanks for joining us today. Happy Sunday Funday. Oh, too funny. Thank you. It's fun to coordinate. And thank you again for our new memento for 4 years of Sunday Funday with Paul and Judy. And on that note, we'll plan to see you next weekend. Same time, same place.
And I'm not saying what's in it, but it held more than a can of beer.
Oh, just in case anybody wants to know.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen is now people are going to want to say, where can I get one of those? So you guys should sell them. They should be a sponsor. Right? See what you started, Glenna? I kid. We really appreciate it. And we thank you so much for being a part of our show and being so loyal. All of you. We really love seeing your names come through every single weekend and our first Fridays. And we're still planning all kinds of things.
And have a nice, long, restful weekend.